Hello, third grade. How are you? I hope you are well. Today is Tuesday, the 17th of November 2020. Today, we are going to do page 29 in the students and in the workbook. So let's start. So the page that we are going to start with is page 29 in the students book. Okay? But before we start, we are going or I'm going to ask you a question. How many meals do we have in a day? How many meals do we have in a day? Excellent. We have three meals. We have three meals. They are breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Excellent. So these three meals, we have them during the day. Okay? First, we have a breakfast. The breakfast is the food that we eat in the morning when we wake up, after we wake up. Okay? So, what do you have in our breakfast? For example, here in Jordan, what do we have in our breakfast? We have yellow cheese, white cheese, bread, hummus, falafel, eggs, tomatoes, زيت أو زعتر, لبنة, okay, so all of these we have them in our breakfast. And what do we drink? Yes, we drink some tea, or we can drink some juice or some milk. Okay, so this is the breakfast. Then we have lunch. Lunch is the food that we eat in the middle of the day. Okay, it is a meal that we have in the middle of the day. And here in Jordan, we have, or this meal is the main meal here in Jordan. Okay, so what do we have in our lunch meals? We have some rice with chickens or meat. Okay, and here we have two pictures of two famous meals, lunch meals in Jordan. They are مقلوبة and منسف. Okay, so these two meals are very famous here in Jordan. The third one we have dinner. Okay, the dinner is the meal or the food that you have in the evening at the end of the day. Okay, so it is different from people to people. Okay, so for example, they have the dinner meal. It is a main meal, and they cooked for the dinner. Okay, but some people they don't have dinner, or if they have dinner, they have something simple. For example, they have sandwiches or something like this. Okay, but some people they have some meat, some vegetables, some salads. Okay, so you have to know that the food is different from one country to country. Okay, so for example, do all people around the world cook mansaf or have mansaf for their lunch? No, absolutely no. So there are some food that is similar. There's some food similar, but it is different from one country to country. Okay, so for example, the breakfast that they have in USA, for example, is different that we have here in Jordan. Okay, okay. So here we are going to read about four children. Okay, these four children are from different countries. Okay, so we're going to read and take what the children eat for the children for breakfast. So, number one, we're going to talk about Amy from Britain. Then we're going to talk about Rodolfo from Mexico. After that, we're going to talk about Anna from Brazil. And finally, we're going to talk about Mustafa from Turkey. Okay? So I know that this picture is different from your book, and we have some words here is different from your book. So I'm going to read from my book, not from the website. Okay? Amy from Britain. On Saturdays, my dad makes us a very special breakfast. We have beef sausage, fried tomatoes, beans, fried eggs, and some toast. We drink tea and orange juice. So what does Amy have for breakfast? They have beef sausage. Do you know what's the meaning of beef? Yes, beef, it is the meat of the cow. the meat of the cow, we called it beef. So they have beef sausage, they have fried tomatoes, fried eggs. Fried, it is something that's cooked in hot oil, in hot oil, okay? And they have toast. Okay, so this is the toast. It is one kind of a bread toast, and they have fried eggs. So again, fried eggs, eggs that are cooked in hot oil. Okay, so they have these things for breakfast. And what do they drink? They drink tea and orange juice. Okay. Number two, we're going to talk about Rodolfo from Mexico. I live in the north of Mexico. I eat a breakfast called salchachi con huevo. This is beef sausage and with sorry, scrambled eggs. We eat it with tortillas. It's very good. You should try it. So, what does Rodolfo have for their breakfast? For his breakfast, they in Mexico they have a special meal. Okay, it's called it is called salchachi salchachi sal, salchicha sorry con huevo, salchicha con huevo. Okay, these words are in Spanish. So what do we mean by salchicha? Means sausages. Con means with, and huevo means eggs. So salchicha con huevo means sausages with eggs. So as you can see here in the picture, we have scrambled eggs with some sausages, Okay, and they put it in tortillas, bread. It is a kind of bread again. They put it in tortillas and they eat it together. Okay, so this is about Rodolfo from Mexico. Now we're going to move to Anna from Brazil. In Brazil, they call breakfast café da manhã. There are lots of different foods you can have. I have a bread and cheese and then a piece of special cake. We also eat a lot of fruit. I like mango and watermelon. So for their breakfast, they have bread, cheese, special cake, and they have a fruit. Okay? What does Anna like? Excellent. She likes mango and watermelon. Mango and watermelon. This is watermelon. It is very delicious. It is my favorite fruit. This is watermelon. Okay? So the last one, we're going to talk about Mustafa from Turkey. The breakfast table is in our house is full of food. There's a bread, white cheese, yellow cheese, tomatoes, olives, honey, salami, beef. It is a kind of sausage and eggs. We all drink black tea. Breakfast is my favorite meal. Okay, so here in Turkey they have yellow cheese, white cheese, bread, honey, olives, tomatoes, eggs, salami, beef. This is salami beef. This is salami beef. Okay, so do you think that the breakfast in Turkey it is similar to our breakfast here in Jordan? Yes, it is similar for our breakfast. We have a bread, we have yellow cheese, we have a white cheese, we have tomatoes, olives, honey, we have eggs, we have salami beef. Okay, and they eat uh, black tea. Okay, so here we're going to answer a question. We are going to take the children what the children eat for their breakfast. Okay, so here we have number one, beef. Okay, who's have beef for breakfast? Who has beef for breakfast? Excellent, Emmy and Rodolfo. Okay, who has eggs? Excellent. So Emmy, Rodolfo, and Mustafa. They have eggs for breakfast. Okay, who has cheese? Cheese. Bravo. Anna and Mustafa. Tomatoes. Excellent. Emmy and Mustafa. Tea. Again, Emmy and Mustafa, they have tea. And bread. Excellent, Emmy. Anna and Mustafa. Excellent. Okay. Now we are going to move to page 29 in the workbook. So please close your student's book and open your workbook page 29. What we are going to do here? Here we're going to listen and choose the best answer. We're going to listen about the dinner around the world. Okay, we're going to listen to three children. Okay, they are Teresa, Chuck, and Carlos. Okay, so here we have six questions for each child. Each child has two questions about him or her. Okay, so the first two questions about Teresa, the second two questions, number 3 and 4 about Chuck, 5 and 6 about Carlos. Okay, so let's listen and choose the best answer. Okay, so the first two questions about Teresa. Again, the second two questions about Chuck and 5 and 6 about Carlos. Listen.
Workbook, page 29. 1. Listen and choose the best answer.
Hi, I'm Teresa. I'm from Argentina. In my family, we don't have lunch together during the week, but we always have a big dinner. We eat salads, vegetables, and meat. We usually start our dinner around 8 o'clock.
Hello, my name's Chuck, and I'm from New York in the United States. In my family, nobody is at home for lunch. My parents both work, and I have lunch at school. We usually start dinner at 7. I like it when we are all together and talk about the day. My mom sometimes travels to other cities for work. Then I have dinner with just my dad. My favorite food is pizza.
Hi, I'm Carlos from Mexico. During the week, we start our dinner at 8, but at the weekends, we start later, at 10 o'clock. My favorite dinner is beans with rice, and I love avocados and nachos. Nachos are corn chips, and they are very, very good.
Okay, so after listening, so number 1, Teresa is from, it is already answered, from Argentina. Okay, number 2, for dinner, Teresa's family eat salads and fish, salads, vegetables, and meat, or salads, vegetables, and fish. Excellent. B, salads, vegetables, and meat. Okay, number 3, in Chuck's family, nobody has lunch at home, at work, or at school. Excellent, at home. So, number 4, Chuck and his family talk about the weekend, the day, or TV. The day, good job. Number 5, at the weekend, Carlos has dinner at, an ordinary day, they have dinner at 8 o'clock. But at the weekend, they have dinner at 10 o'clock. Excellent. So, and what's the favorite meal for Chuck? Excellent, it is pizza. Okay, number 6, Carlos likes eating beans and chips, beans and rice, carrots and rice. Excellent, she likes beans and rice. Okay, remember activity 1, write Carlos, Chuck, or Teresa. In number 1, here, picture number 1, we have some rice and beans. So who likes rice and beans? Excellent, Carlos. Okay, number 2, we have pizza. Who likes pizza? Chuck, bravo. And number 3, we have some meat and we have some vegetables and uh, salads. So it is for Teresa. Excellent. So this is the end. Thank you.